and welcome to Star Conflict. Yes, Star Conflict, not Star Trek or Star Wars or other similar names like Star Citizen, which is actually the game we're waiting to come out for. But Callum found this one, and being an aficionado of the old space sims from like Wing Commander and Privateer, some of my most favourite games of the past, I couldn't resist. So here we are. This is the first screen you come up to, so you got to choose your race. You can be Empire, Federation, or the Sith, which is Jericho. Each has got their different sort of quirks with the first ship you get. The Empire is sort of an all-rounder. Federation go sort of faster ships, and Jericho have got cloaking abilities. So yeah, pick from that. It doesn't really matter too much because it's an open world underneath, and as long as you got the cash, you can buy anything you want. And we're talking real world money cash. Oh yes, it's a free-to-play model, but my god does it remind you of it. You can grind the hell out of the game if you like, but no. So here we are. This is my dirty ship. So we'll jump straight into a training session now. Loading in. Oh, look at this. So it looked a bit like EVE Online, but no, you get to control your ship directly. You don't really get a cockpit view. And after going through a little bit of a introduction to how to move the ship through a few gateways, the standard thing, you get to go and shoot up some training dummies. So I'm going to show you the basic first training dummy, and my god, the weapons are so weak. Ridiculously weak. Look how long it takes me to kill this training dummy. Oh yes. Now, you don't actually have to face the thing you're shooting at. You've got quite a bit of leeway, and the guns actually do turn, which is quite cool. So you haven't got to worry too much about your direction. The actual movement's easy. It's not a very hard to use simulator. You actually can whiz around quite quick. Forward and shift is your afterburners, which you tend to use quite a lot. And here we are, back in the hangar. And oh look, it wants you to buy something. So I'm actually as a fighter at the moment. So I'm really doing DPS as the main thing. You actually get engineer ships, tank ships, I guess, if you want to call it that, ones that are sort of heavily built, interceptors which go in sort of stealthily and attack things really quite quick. Get little missions on the side quite often, as we got there, little mission bubble popping up, various people sort of emailing you. You get rewards from certain missions, so money does go up. Little shop to go through, so you can really customise your ship quite a bit. You can stick weapons on there, different missiles, different modules, so like cloaking module, like I've said already, or boosters on your DPS modules. So various different things. I haven't unlocked them all yet because I'm only level 1 at the moment, but you can get quite a bit on there. Different types of weapons, lasers and stuff, which is quite cool. You can speed up your purchase by buying real world money to actually buy up stuff quicker, or you can grind the hell out of the world and find your own way there. So a lot of the stuff at the moment is not applicable to my ship, hence why it's not coming up on there. The next thing you can do is you can actually customise your ship to the way it looks. You can get a few little pictures on there, a few little stickers stuck on there, and you only can buy this with real world money by tokens. You're given like 100 to start with, so I threw together my favourite colour of blue and some little dove, which seemed to fit with the name Divine Cleric. I don't know if you agree or not. Looks a bit like some sort of kid's toy out of Toys R Us, but there we go. I like blue, it's cool. So I'm just setting up my weapon systems now. As you can see down the bottom there, you got your first thing is your weapon. To the left of that is your special ability, which is the F button you press during it. Being a DPS player, the F button for me boosts my damage output for a little while. Also you've got the special modules that you've got going on there. You can have the passive ones, which are the top ones there, or ones you can fire off, which is like flares, which is pretty useful if you get locked on. Although, because I'm playing PvE at the moment, the enemy ships don't really lock on too much. It becomes more of an issue in PvP. This is the PvP map you can see here, so you can select which zones you're going to attack. You've got the Jericho, which is the red, you've got the Federation, which is the yellow, and I go and choose the smallest one, which is the Empire. Looks like it's being raped on this particular server. Or the PvE, which you can only really choose one mission of at the moment. You can swap between bases, so you can go to the Jericho side if you want to, or the Federation to swap over. Costs you like a few 100,000 credits if you like, but to do that. But at the moment I've just jumped in really on the basic one mission that you get from ranks 1 to 3. You can play it. Custom battle, you can throw together your own sort of battle if you want to make it up yourself and join in with your mates, which is quite cool, I think. Not much to do off-world really, apart from just flick through and set up your gear and stuff. Now there's a pilot building scheme as well, where you can actually add stuff onto your pilot, but I haven't unlocked that yet. So jumping into the first mission. Mission comes in parts as 3. First bit is basically defend the base. So I did alright at this. This is my first go. Not bad at all really. But I've done space sims before. Hardest thing for me was actually finding my bloody cursor. I kept wandering off all the time because it doesn't link to where you are at the moment. You can sort of move around the gun. So obviously leading the targets here, making sure I take them out quite quick. They go down really quick now. I've upgraded my weapon to Mark II guns, unlike the first tutorial. Now you've got little bars. Your left bar is your speed on the little round thing in the middle. The one under that is my energy. And then you've got your hull and your shields on the right hand side there on the little middle bar. It's pretty frantic. You can see the little cursors around the middle HUD there where your enemies are. T locks on to the nearest enemy. You can right click to fire your rockets, which you get a limited number of 5 of. Your guns are unlimited, but you can overheat them quite easily, so you've got to be quite careful how you use them. The F button is my special ability, which boosts my attack for a little while, so when I get a big old bunch of them I can just literally rip them apart. So once you've done that bit, that's pretty easy. Now the second part, this is bloody hard. You actually got to attack a base, but you've got turrets on the base attacking you, you've got enemy fighters. This ended up being a how long can you last. I ended up lasting the longest out of my crew on here, but my god, you either had to take down these turrets as quickly as possible, these sectors, beacons, but crikey, it was really hard. There's so much attacking you. I've got a special ability on there on my button 1 on this one now. It's boosts my shields for a little while. I was being a bit sneaky, sort of trying to hide around the corner here to try and sort of get out of the way if it was fire. But really hard, really hard. So much stuff coming at you. You've got them turrets shooting, you can see there from the far there. Finally it goes down, firing rockets at it. Really going mental. Takes quite a while, and my teammates are all dead now, so it's me just doing my own at the moment. Now the final third part of the mission is the flagship attack. Now this is just piss easy. This is like the boss fight, but it's a boss fight. It's a bit of a joke boss fight really. Look how easy this is. Like we zoom in here, start locking onto it, fire some rockets off, pop me F button to get me extra DPS. Bit of a nudge, standard nudge. Now he's really hitting hard at me there, but I've boosted my shields with my shield boost button. Really just going ahead, just pummeling away at the FPS there. DPS even, sorry. FPS, DPS, same thing. Really going, so I fire them rockets off again. Look how easy this is. Halfway he's actually launched some extra fighters at us now, but by then we've just literally ripped the head out of him. And this is meant to be easy. It's still in beta, so they're still balancing the game, so perhaps it'll get a bit better toward the end. There we go. And that's your first mission done. And you've got to grind the hell out of that, because you can't get onto the next mission until you're level 4, which is shite. So this is the bit where you can have a chance of getting some loot. You can pay to have a higher chance of getting it, or you can chance it yourself. 10% chance if you chance it yourself, or you can get 30% chance if you pay some real world cash, which we didn't do. 51 kills, not bad. Compared to the peer group, didn't get the highest score though, obviously wasn't hanging around the sectors well enough and destroying the actual beacons. But never mind. First go, not bad. Definitely like the game. It's a bit quirky. It is really good graphics. It's their own engine actually, their Hammer Point engine or something they call it, which is quite cool. And it's really pretty. You get a good old view of the old Earth there. So back to Hangar, claim the points, and that's that. Not much more to it than that really. Perhaps in the next video we'll showcase the PvP for you. We'll grab Callum on board or TheSnorkTroll and show you how it's done. See you all guys next time. Oh, by the way, it's free, so have a go. Link down in the description. Ta-ra for now.